So the next step in building our Press Genie application is going to be the wireframe design. That way we know exactly what we're building and really what we want the final product to look like when we're building in Bubble. So we're going to go ahead and use the Figma template based on the Bubble template that you purchased. And you can go ahead and download this below as well. That way you guys can use it to build your own applications. But we're going to go in here. For the most part, it's going to stay basically the same. We can go ahead and remove a few things. So remember in the last lesson where we went ahead and built out this flow chart, we're going to go ahead and kind of do something similar here on the main pages. So these will be the products that we're going to sell. So if you wanted to, you could go ahead and be like, okay, this is going to be the essay writer. The next tool would be a paragraph generator. And these will be our repeating groups as well, which we'll jump into here when we start building everything out. I'm not going to go ahead and change all the products here, but I went ahead and added a sticky note right here for categories because we're going to filter these tools by two different categories, homework and career. So let's go ahead and add that. We'll keep the all tools there. Now we'll add homework. We'll go ahead and add career. We can go ahead and remove the rest of these here because we've only got two filters. You can go ahead and align everything as well. We can also go ahead and get rid of that image generator because we're going to compile all the tools here, and these will be the filters to filter through the different tools. But you have that available in the template if you need it. The next thing is going to be plan and billing. So we could also change this to like settings and billing. Settings and billing. Cool. Whatever you wanted to do. Actually, yeah, we'll go ahead and leave that. And then we've got our log out button there. So for the most part, this will stay the same as well as this. Now, the one thing we do want to do is change our logo to the Press Genie logo. So we're going to go ahead and, just delete that. Let's go ahead and delete that. We're going to go ahead and we're going to add a new image, placeholder image and video. Go ahead and add the study genie there. Paste that in. Okay, so our settings are all whack. 1 second. We're going to go ahead and redo that. Go ahead and paste it in the open. Place image. Again, I'm not an expert Figma designer by any means, but doesn't take a pro to be able to navigate this. So we've got Study Genie. Let's go ahead and place that there. You can also go ahead and update some of the colors as well. So let's go ahead and just add this to the other pages. Go ahead and remove that, paste that in there. Oops. We need to do that. Over, drop that there. Go ahead and copy that again. All you Figma designers making fun of me right now. Again, I'm not a pro at this, but it is fairly easy to maneuver and build a basic outline. So we've got all tools, we got settings, we got billing. So this is what our main page or main nav bar is really going to look like. We could do like a welcome to Study Genie. We can also go in here and start changing the colors of the application. So you can click on colors. I like selecting this tool here. That way we can copy the exact color schemes. Go ahead and copy that. And we can go ahead and start changing these across the board. We're going to go with this orange color. Obviously, we don't need to change all of it. We could actually probably go ahead and remove a lot of these groups down below. But here's a basic outline of what the application's going to look like. We'll go ahead and change these colors here while we're at it. I don't want to bore you guys too much, but all right. So there's going to be kind of what our main page is going to look like here. We could go in here, we can change these as well. We could go with something a little bit more orange across the board on this gradient. Go ahead and just keep it simple. We'll leave this pretty much the same. Obviously, we've got our nav bar over here, so we can go ahead and copy some of these over. And then this tool page is going to look the same. We can go ahead and change some of these colors here. So obviously, we're going to go with that orange. But besides that, this is a very basic wireframe. Now, when you're building your own software application, you're going to want to go in a lot more detail. Obviously, we don't have the login pages here yet, but if you have the template, it really already comes pre-configured. So feel free to use that. But this is just a basic idea of the wireframe that we're going to be building. That way we know exactly what we're going to be developing in Bubble. There's no questions. And we get our initial MVP and it looks somewhat decent. Now, it doesn't have to be as detailed and as clean. You can obviously, if you were in the previous lesson where we built a wireframe, you can really kind of bootstrap this thing together if you want to. But this is a very basic example of the wireframe we're going to be working with. So let's go ahead and jump into the Bubble development.